Buenos días, Boston. Salió el sol y el día empezó. Público latino. Traemos la mejor información para que empieces el día sabiendo lo que necesitas. Por más de 50 años en el mundo Boston confías. La hora del café ya comenzó. Empieza tu día con nosotros. Alberto y el corillo bien activos. La hora del café en el mundo Boston. La hora del café ya comenzó. Empieza tu día con nosotros. Alberto y el corillo bien activos. La hora del café en el mundo Boston.
Good morning, 7:06 aquí en la hora del café. We're a little late. Estamos un poquito tarde porque problemas técnicos. No es que estaba borracho. She's not hungover. No. Just a little. So, mira, en el show de hoy, en el programa de hoy, el alcalde de Revere is in the house. Mayor Patrick Keefe of Revere is in the house. Hay una elección. There's an election coming up. So vamos a escuchar un poco de Patrick Keefe. Tenemos la concejal de Boston, our Boston City Council, Julia Mejia will be in the house. And si te gustan las películas, if you love movies like me, the Lowell Latino Film Festival is in the house. And videos from local news of the day, la noticia local del día. Worldwide, we understand what's going on in el Medio Oriente, in el Middle East. Pero aquí, the closing of an iconic restaurant. A restaurant that I grew up in is closing its door. Tenemos la noticia exclusive. I sat down with the family yesterday. Y le vamos a decir cuál es el restaurante. We'll let you know what that restaurant is in less than a minute. So, come right back, La Hora del Café. ¡Ya regresamos!
¿Cómo?
¡Ya regresamos!
Buenos días, Boston. Salió el sol y el día empezó. Público latino. Traemos la mejor información para que empieces el día sabiendo lo que necesitas. Por más de 50 años en el mundo Boston confías. La hora del café ya comenzó. Empieza tu día con nosotros. Alberto y el corillo bien activos. La hora del café en el mundo Boston. La hora del café ya comenzó. Empieza tu día con nosotros. Alberto y el corillo bien activos. La hora del café en el mundo Boston.
Good morning, Patrick Keefe. Hey. Buenos días, Boston. Buenos días, Revere. Buenos días, Lynn. Buenos días, Massachusetts. Hi, Ali. How are you?
Hola, jefecito. Buenos días. ¿Cómo están?
We made it. So first things first, hágale un share. Share the show. We want to reach 15,000 views. Right before we took a break, teníamos como 12,000 viewers. So vamos a seguir every day, one viewer at a time. Queremos que le haga un share. Saludos a todas las personas que están con nosotros. Everybody that que me mandó mensaje, we are on the air. Thank you, Michael Sotos. I am going to now lower this. Pero en el día de hoy, Ali,
dime,
tú sabes que hay un restaurante aquí en Boston que yo me crié prácticamente. Es un restaurante que yo fui for 23 years. Every day, in the morning, yo iba ahí. Tomaba un poquito mi cafecito con leche, lo único, más leche con cafecito. Y esta semana, hoy, le vamos a dar la noticia, nobody knows, until now, pero ya oficialmente van a cerrar el restaurante. Vamos a dar la noticia en un momento, el Oriental de Cuba. El Oriental de Cuba en Jamaica Plain. Van a cerrar su voz. Tomorrow we'll have the owners on. Vamos a tener, but we do have an interview in a little bit con la Lisette y Lisette García y Ivonne García, que son las hijas del difunto Nobel García. Si usted alguna vez había ido a Jamaica Plain, you have stopped by El Oriental. It was a place where Mayor Menino, Mayor Walsh, Mayor Wu, Congressman Markey, Mitt Romney, everybody had saw Louis T and Alex Cora, Xander Bogart, every Latino member of the Red Sox, Big Papi were there. I brought half of them there, and we had a great time. And I'm going to miss El Oriental de Cuba. Got very emotional during the funeral last year. Pero esa noticia in a little bit with photos and videos. But before, how you doing, Mayor?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Él es mi alcalde. Ese es mi alcalde.
Sí, porque
No,
se vive en Revere.
Yeah. Your neighbor, too.
Yeah,
we live near each other.
Yeah,
Just a couple streets.
Yeah. I do live in Revere, orgullosamente. I do live in Revere.
Don't give out your address. They, beat them away.
Keith, how is Alberto as a neighbor?
He's a good neighbor. We'll keep an eye on him.
Halloween, my house is very special. Halloween.
Oh, sí.
He wakes up the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
He takes his pictures.
In the middle of the morning. Yes.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
Hola, Vivian Tabora, Olia Gloria Rivera, Bernarda, Claudia. Buenos dias from the mayor's office in Lawrence. Maria Fernanda Rosero, I have a little special video for you, a little sentimental video from El Oriental de Cuba. Hágale un share. Orvin Canales, todos los que están viendo, Claudia Correa. Also, el sábado, mobilizing the voters in Revere. Hay un grupo que están movilizando a los votantes en Revere porque hay una elección y cada uno hizo un pequeño videíto para animar a la gente de Revere. ¿Quieres poner ese videíto? Lo vamos a repetir, pero give me a little preview of the mobilizers in Lynn. I call them in Revere.
¿En Lynn?
Sí, no, en Revere. Vamos a ver.
Hola amigos,
vamos a ver.
¿cómo están? Mi nombre es John Miró, vivo en Revere desde hace más de 10 años, soy venezolano y voy a votar en noviembre 7. Pero acuérdate que también puedes votar 2 semanas antes yendo a la ciudad de Revere, a la alcaldía, y ejercer tu voto.
Hola, mira, por favor, sal a votar noviembre 7 y también octubre 21 puedes venir y votar adelantado.
Hola, yo soy Ana Betancourt. Como inmigrante latina te invito a salir a votar desde el 21 de octubre hasta el 7 de noviembre por tu hogar. Vota por Revere, es tu nuevo hogar y necesitamos tu voto para seguir progresando.
Okay, so Revere in the house con el alcalde Patrick Keefe. When you see that, does that get you pumped up for the elections?
Those are some serious influences right there. Yeah, Miro, Betancourt, very good people. Gladys, the best right there.
Yep.
And of course we have the best, my best, Claudia Correa.
Claudia Correa, que está por ahí también. Un saludo para Claudia Correa. So, alcalde, hi, Juan Carlos Ferrofino, El Oriental, yes.
There she is.
Juan Carlos is commenting. Hi,
sí,
Claudia.
She's not kidding.
Claudia, have you ever been to El Oriental de Cuba?
Oh, yes.
Many. I have some news regarding El Oriental. It's closing. Yes, today. So nobody knows. The Globe doesn't know. JP Gazette doesn't know. Only El Mundo Boston. We sat down with the owners, the daughters. And yes, Juan Carlos Ferrofino. Si alguna vez has comido en El Oriental de Cuba, le tenemos la noticia. We're going to go right to the news. Y después vamos con nuestra entrevista con Patrick Keefe de Revere. Where's the baseball, sir?
Right here.
Revere. Yeah, vamos a hablar de baseball because I don't want to talk football. Yeah.
We're officially on to baseball season.
We're on to baseball.
We're on to baseball season.
You're a coach, right?
Yes, I do.
You are.
Yeah.
Coach baseball. All right. But we'll learn a little bit more about Mayor Keefe en un ratico, su trayectoria. I heard a couple of folks that said that your kid and their kid, you coached them and all that. I know you're very active in sports. Okay, hoy, martes, no te cases ni te embarques ni de la hora del café te apartes. ¿Cómo está el clima? Chilly. Hoy estaba 49, pero va a llegar a 66 grados. Con bajo de 47. So, hoy comienza una mañanita fría, a little chilly start to the day, with highs 66 a los 66, pero con la temperatura va a bajar a los 47. All right. Yesterday in Boston Common, la gobernadora de Massachusetts, Maura Healey, la alcaldesa de Boston, yo creo que tiene alguna foto, Michelle Wu, y los senadores Elizabeth Warren y Ed Markey fueron solamente algunos de los líderes locales que condenaron la violencia terrorista de Hamas este pasado fin de semana en el Medio Oriente y declararon su solidaridad con Israel después de los ataques del fin de semana que dejaron cientos de muertos y muchos más heridos y que ha comenzado una guerra. Ahí vemos la foto Stand with Israel. Nuestro apoyo es incondicional, dijo la gobernadora Maura Healey. Massachusetts supports Israel now and always, ahora y siempre. Las atrocidades que hemos visto documentado, la magnitud de la crueldad de los ataques es difícil de comprender. Por otro lado, la alcaldesa de Boston estuvo presente para decir Boston también apoya y está con Israel. El evento se fue titulado Reunión con Solidaridad en Israel y eso fue ayer en el Boston Common. Ok. Investigan asesinato que sucedió el domingo en Chelsea. Se está llevando una investigación de homicidio en Chelsea después que un hombre de 23 años fue asesinado a tiros el domingo por la noche. Eso pasó en Congress Avenue y Sherlock Street, como a las 10:23. El muchacho es Santos David Canizales de Chelsea. Fue declarado muerto en el Mass General Hospital. All right. Nuevo mural. ¿Has visto el nuevo mural? Have you seen the new mural?
Sí, está muy
Have you seen the
bonito.
there's a really cute new
beautiful.
mural. Have you seen it, Claudia? In East Boston. It's a really cool mural.
Beautiful.
Represents 3 generations of diversity. Espíritu generacional se llama. Se dio a conocer el 27 de septiembre. Es de 30 pies por 40 pies en la pared del Centro Social de East Boston en 68 Central Avenue. Es obra de los artistas Silvia López Chávez y Felipe Ortiz. Congratulations to those local artists. And the news, el Oriental de Cuba. So let me just put this in perspective. Voy a poner la perspectiva a todos los que nos ven. Gloria, María, Lilian, Deborah, Yvonne Garcia is actually watching. I'm just saying, Yvonne Garcia is one of the two daughters of Nobel Garcia. Nobel Garcia was an iconic community leader for many years here in Massachusetts. I remember him since a little boy in Jamaica Plain. And in 1994, después que su hermano Evaristo comenzó el Oriental, he took it over, and for 23 years, yo calculé ayer, it was 23, Yvonne, I would go there every morning. El mundo estaba a media cuadra del Oriental en Jamaica Plain. Y ayer me dieron la noticia ya oficial, Lisette y Yvonne, que el Oriental de Cuba cierra sus puertas, lo han vendido y va a abrir there's going to be a new restaurant called Abuela's Kitchen, great restaurant and chef, pero el Oriental de Cuba será reemplazado por un restaurante mexicano, ya es oficial. Y ayer hablé con Yvonne y Lisette. They're going to be here tomorrow en la hora del café. But le voy a dar una pequeña entrevista en inglés, pero más o menos, mira, ahí están las dos hermanas enfrente. We took a photo yesterday. Tiene la entrevistica. Vamos a ir con la entrevista. Let's go a little to the interview with Yvonne and Lisette. So today's a very sad day because this is probably the last time that we're going to be in this place the way it is. Lisette and Yvonne Garcia, daughters of our beloved Nobel Garcia from El Oriental de Cuba. How are you feeling today?
I was very sad day, but we have all these beautiful memories of the restaurant and my dad, and we keep that alive.
How much of your life was this place?
Oh, this was my kids grew up here, and it's been very important. And yeah, I'm also very sad to see it go, but we'll treasure the memories.
For 26 years, I came into this place. Time job here, El Oriental de Boston. What do you want to eat? What do we want? What do we want? What would you like to eat? I am at my part-time restaurant.
Today I'm morning.
No, I'm working at my part-time today. What would you like?
okay.
A Cuban sandwich?
I like
Cuban sandwich to go. Give me 3. All right, 2 fries. I became part of this family. I knew all the cooks. So, as you know, it was very emotional for me, and I imagine for you. But it is an end of an era, right?
It really is. It really is.
How many years was this business here?
About 30 years.
Over 30 years.
Our uncle Evaristo Cámbara started it, and then my dad took over in the early 90s. And he rebuilt after we had that awful fire. And he poured his heart and soul into this place. He was here 7 days a week. And my sister worked here, my nieces worked here, and I worked here momentarily, as we all had full-time jobs. But my dad, he was here 7 days a week, come home late at night, and he made it work. He loved the people, he loved interacting with the community, he loved his employees. This was his life. And you're never going to find another hard worker like that.
And you know what's funny is I see the pictures, so many people coming through here, from baseball players from all eras.
From all eras.
To community leaders.
Politicians, yeah, everyone. This was a gathering place where everybody felt at home, and he made everybody feel at home. I think a lot of kids have memories of coming here, and he would give them, treats, toys, and a lot of people are going to miss this restaurant. And, but like I said, we have to focus on the memories.
All right, from the last time here, El Oriental in Jamaica Plain, the end of an era, an iconic place in Boston. But life goes on. Unfortunately, on this case, we have only the memories, but good memories.
Exactly.
Good memories.
It will rest in peace with my dad.
So that was el Oriental de Cuba, an end of an era, el final de una era. Para los que fueron alguna vez en el Oriental de Cuba, ya será reemplazado por un restaurante mexicano, Abuela's Table. They have a place in Somerville, very successful restaurateurs. We'll get the new owner on as well. Vamos a hablar con el nuevo dueño. Pero triste para los que nos criamos con el Oriental de Cuba por muchos años. Ese era como un segundo hogar para muchos de nosotros.
¿Cuál era su comida preferida?
Cuban sandwich. El sándwich cubano. Yeah, I would take the Cuban sandwich. That was my favorite thing there. And el flan. And the flan.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, very delicious.
That just goes to show you all things do come to an end. But, you know, when you have a business like that, a family-run business, a lot of times they revolve right around the matriarch of the family and, well, the patriarch in this case. But, you know, we knew a lot about the food that they had there because there wasn't a lot of Cuban restaurants around this area.
Right.
So, and you held court there every morning.
Every morning I do the Facebook Live. I brought Xander Bogarts here. I brought Mike Lowell, Jose Canseco. All those guys stopped by. Big Papi, everybody. Okay, Patrick Keefe, talk to me. Al alcalde de Revere. Aquí está el alcalde. Patrick, Mayor Keefe, I'm sorry. Mayor Keefe, what are the 3 issues quickly that are facing Revere residents in the next couple of years? 3 temas que los ciudadanos de Revere, 3 prioridades.
Right. So, you know, we're a workforce community. One of the big issues that faces a lot of our residents is making sure that people can get to work, but also have a good place to put their child, a safe place to put their child that's affordable. So people, it's worth going to work. So child care and affordability is very, very big for our residents, making sure that they can get out, drop their kids off at a safe place, get them a good education, and then get to work so that they can provide for their families.
Dice que una de las cosas, ciudad es una ciudad de obreros, de trabajadores, personas que trabajan. Y uno de los problemas más grandes que tiene nuestra ciudad de Revere es dónde dejar los niños, quién le puede cuidar a los niños y la educación de esos niños. Entonces él dice que él quiere proveer eso. Now, specifically, what do you mean by that? Is that this new child care?
So there's a lot of child care information coming out, and I'm really excited because the Governor Haley's office just put out one of the biggest tax packages or tax break packages in the Commonwealth, in the country, and a lot of that has to do with helping reduce the cost of child care, which is really nice, increasing the child care credits for families. So that's going to be really, really important to making sure families can afford to get out to work and, again, have a good place that they know that they can trust to leave their children.
Yeah, porque la gobernadora, and we get into this kind of like teaching the community how important policy is, you know, into your pocket and so forth. La gobernadora acaba de aprobar un crédito de taxes que va a ayudar a las personas que cuando usted llene los formularios de taxes, si usted pone que está pagando por daycare, le dan un break, etcétera, etcétera. Okay, Mayor Keefe, first of all, how many residents live in Revere? ¿Cuántos residentes viven en Revere?
So on the last census, we were about 66,000 residents.
66% viven en Revere. Oh, 66,000, perdón. Okay. Of that, what percentage is Latino? ¿Cuántos son latinos?
Oh, geez, I'd say over 50%.
Más de 50?
I'd say really close, probably.
Cerca de, wow, I thought it was like 40.
It was on the census about 40, but I'd say,
you know, yeah,
I'd say
wow.
Probably close to the 40.
Okay. Mira, escuchen esto, 66,000, y él dice que él piensa que fácil puede ser hasta 50%, o sea, 33,000. Ahora, vamos a hacer, let's do some math, 33,000. Pero, ¿cuántos están inscritos a votar? How many are registered to vote?
About 6,000.
6,000, so 6,000. De todas formas, 6,000 votos puede decidir una elección. 6,000 votes in a local election is a huge voting block.
So 6,000, it's massive, and it can completely change the tide of what happens in our community, and that's what's really important, is making sure everyone knows that how much in a local election their voice can be heard. In a national election, especially a state like Massachusetts, we tend to know that we're a blue state, right? So more often than not, your vote is going to go towards a Democratic candidate. In a local election, most candidates are of the same party. So in Revere specifically, both candidates are Democrats. So it's a nonpartisan election. but that 6,000 votes can completely sway an election, but also completely sway on what they want to see and who they want to see represent their community.
A ver, mire, lo que estábamos hablando el otro día con Claudia, con el grupo, por si usted no lo sabe, aquí la mayoría de las personas salen a votar durante las elecciones presidenciales, muy importante, pero en realidad aquí casi siempre en Massachusetts va a ser para los demócratas, pero en cuanto a las elecciones locales, que a veces son demócratas del mismo partido, es muy importante salir porque la diferencia entre él y su oponente o viceversa puede tener una gran diferencia en tu vida diaria. It could make a big difference in your daily life. For example, what is one difference that you have with your opponent? Una diferencia que usted tiene. So something that I can say, okay, if I agree with Mayor Keefe, it's because he believes this, or his opponent with this. ¿Cuál es one difference?
Yeah, one of the greatest differences we had was revolving around the building of a new high school. There was conversations about building it and talks about how quickly we can get it done. For the last 3 years, I've spent unbelievable amounts of time on this building process, and for others to come in and not get involved at all, and at the last minute kind of sabotage the whole process was really just disgruntling, because we should be talking about breaking ground this year or early next year on a new high school and athletic fields for our youth population. But
And where would that high school be? By what? Is that the Wonderland location?
The Wonderland location, yeah.
Dice él que una de las grandes diferencias es que él piensa que deberíamos ya este año estar construyendo la nueva high school. Él estuvo envuelto en el proceso por largo tiempo y él dice que quizá en este caso Dan Rizzo, su oponente, llegó al último momento y está en contra. We actually interviewed Dan after that to get his take on why he did, and I know he's coming in next week or something. I'm going to re-ask him about that too. Pero dice el alcalde, él es candidato, pero él es el alcalde. You are right now the mayor of Revere, que él apoyaba y siempre va a apoyar que el high school se haga en Wonderland. Now hay muchos factores, a lot of different factors, but that's one difference. You would have already tried as best as possible to get that project done.
And the reason is we're the city of Revere doesn't have any open space. There's not much of it, right? So how many times in our lifetime, and Alberto, you live here, are we going to be able to find an entirely empty parcel of land and be able to use it for better community use? It's never going to happen. We only get one bite at the apple, and this is we're really passing up on an unbelievable opportunity. We should be able to do this. This is something that our community should rally together and make happen. To pass up on that opportunity is really it's unbelievable, because in 20 years from now, our population is only going to grow.
Yeah.
And what are we going to do when we need public space, when we need community space, when we need parks, when we need open space to celebrate, to enjoy yourselves, and of course to educate our children and our adults, because we also have adult education in our school system. This is for continuing education. This is for teaching people how to read and write, and this is for teaching people how to acclimate into our community. And it's something that it's really important to me.
El alcalde de Revere, Patrick Keefe, dice lo más importante que ha dicho en eso es que hay una oportunidad ahora única de tener el high school. ¿Cuántas veces? Él me pregunta, me dice, a ver, tú vives en Revere. ¿Cuántas veces en la vida vamos a tener? Revere es un lugar, una ciudad congestionada, no hay muchas oportunidades, no hay mucho espacio. ¿Cuándo en la vida vamos a tener la oportunidad de encontrar un espacio libre como era Wonderland? Wonderland era donde se corrían los perros, y ahora es un parqueo inmenso y es propiedad de la ciudad. It's property of the city now, right? It's currently property of the city now. Para poner high school. Speaking of that, what's the update on the lawsuit of the previous owners? Los dueños previos están demandando, quieren que la ciudad le devuelva eso o le paguen más.
There really isn't an update because of the mayor's race. Everything has kind of been stalled and just hanging on and to wait to see who the next duly elected mayor is. After that, I'm assuming that there'll be more conversations.
Vamos a ver más conversación. En este momento está todo congelado hasta que se elija el alcalde. When is the election again?
November 7th.
7 de noviembre, but how we see these videos of all these leaders saying you can go October 21st.
So yeah, 28 days, 4 weeks from today is the general election.
In 1 month from today.
Last day.
En un mes de hoy.
But
Un mes exacto.
On October 21st, the city does 10 days of early voting. There's also, you can request absentee ballots or mail-in ballots. You can still register to vote. You can register to vote all the way up until, I believe, October 29th or October 30th. So you can register to vote today online. You can do it from the click of your phone. But early voting is on October 21st at City Hall, and there'll be 10 days of early voting.
So, 10 días antes van a abrir City Hall. Uno puede ir a City Hall y votar. I talked about this. Yo hablé de esto one of the advantages that we have of early voting is you just got to go to City Hall. You just know. Sometimes, el día de las elecciones, I get confused whether it's this school, de esa escuela. Llego ahí and like, no, you're this ward, or te lo cambian. Sometimes they'll switch it, or you forget, right? Pero, comenzando el 21 de octubre, solamente ir a City Hall, right? Y puede votar. Pero el día ya es el 7 de noviembre. Estamos hablando con Patrick Keefe. Él es candidato y el actual alcalde de Mayor. Son dos. Keefe contra Dan Rizzo. Rizzo y Keefe. Estará Rizzo aquí, I think Thursday. He'll be here Thursday. Pero hoy estamos hablando con Keefe. I'm going to ask him to say one nice thing about you.
Sure.
And I'm going to have you say one nice thing about Dan Rizzo.
Yeah, love to.
Go ahead.
I mean, he's been in the community for a long time, and you can't discount that. There's, he's been representing the community as a city councilor and as an elected official for 22, 24 years. And he has a business in the city. So, I don't sit there and toss mud. I really do try to embrace everyone. So I'll sit there and say that I appreciate his service to our community. There's no doubt about that.
Yo le dije que diga algo positivo de su oponente, Dan Rizzo. Algo positivo. Le dijo, mira, yo admiro a Dan Rizzo porque ha estado en el servicio ya 22, 24 años, tiene un negocio de seguro y le doy gracias por su servicio, aunque tienen diferencias, pero él dice, yo no hablo mal de mi oponente. So I like that. And I'm going to have him say something nice about you. Okay? And then we're going to put those clips together.
Should we say anything bad about each other?
No. And then we're going to play What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love.
Well, that's something that I've really tried to just really run an extremely positive campaign because we represent our community and we want our children to understand how important that is.
Él dice que él ha tratado de tener una campaña limpia, sin criticar, porque los niños están siempre viendo y somos el ejemplo para nuestros niños. So I have noticed that. Una campaña muy limpia de el alcalde de Revere, who's still running, Patrick Keefe, 7th of November. Who do we have on the line? ¿Quién tenemos en la línea?
Tenemos...
Are we going to Lowell? Are we going to Lowell, or are we sticking in Boston?
Yeah, no.
Are we going to Lowell, Massachusetts? Lowell is in the house. Hello, buenos días. Oh, look who it is. We are in Lowell.
Buenos días.
Hi, Michelle Rivera.
Buenos días, gracias.
¿Cómo estás?
Igualmente.
¿Cómo
Muy
está
bien,
my
gracias
city
a
of
Dios.
Lowell?
We're doing great.
Excelente.
Above water.
Excelente. So Michelle Rivera joins us with, so as you can see, el Hora del Café is, through website, we've got, en un ratico, City Councilor at Large, Julia Mejia of Boston. Tenemos in the studio the actual mayor of Revere, Patrick Keefe, y from Lowell, all the way from Lowell, de la fundadora, you're the founder of the Cine Latino El Encuentro. It's a Latino movie film festival. Now, is it its second year, Michelle?
It is.
Congrats. I was there last year. I had a blast. Cuéntame de este año. ¿Cuándo va a ser?
Este año, como el año pasado, acuérdate que fueron 2 días, el día 3 y el día 14, de 7 a 9.
Yeah. So, 7 a 9, it's just this weekend, es este fin de semana.
Correcto.
Okay. ¿Cuántas películas? How many movies have we got?
Sometieron 266, escogieron 28.
What?
Yes, we had 266 short films were submitted, and the judges selected. Los jueces escogieron 28 en total, so serán 14 el viernes y 14 el sábado.
Wow, that is huge. 14 and 14. That is huge. Okay. El teatro, is it in the same theater?
Sí, señor. It's going to be located in the Richard Donahue Theater en la Central Street en Lowell, que es un edificio que
Oh, I loved it. It's very modern.
Nos ofició Middlesex Community College.
Yeah, Middlesex. Shout out to Middlesex Community College. Oye, el teatro es lindísimo. I love that movie theater. It was beautiful. It's a great experience. So I went last year. It was a lot of people. Había mucha gente el año pasado. I know you guys are still selling tickets for this one, but you expect a full house Saturday and Sunday?
Bueno, esperamos eso.
Sí.
Porque en la realidad es que, como tú dijiste, tú estuviste presente. Sí. Esperamos que se presente este año también.
Es
pero
que,
sí.
Mira. Shh, I'm going to be in Las Vegas.
Ave María, es que la vida sí es muy linda.
Ahí haciendo las entrevistas.
Yeah, the Patriots juegan contra los Raiders and I'm going to ver el juego de los Patriots Raiders en Las Vegas. Pero no te preocupes que voy a estar pensando en ustedes when I'm in the club Saturday night in Vegas. I'll be thinking of my people in Lowell.
Sure.
Everywhere. Pero Michelle, ¿cómo se consiguen los tickets? How do you get tickets? ¿Cómo se consiguen tickets para este increíble Festival de Cine Latino?
Bueno, si visitan el enlace de www.elencuentrofest.com, pueden encontrar todos los detalles, toda la información en respecto de los jueces y también el enlace de poder obtener las taquillas para el evento.
All right, give me un preview, right? Tú has visto las películas, right? You've seen them? ¿Tú las has visto?
Para ser honesta, no. Yo no fui jueza.
So you're also going to be surprised too.
Exactamente. Tuvimos diferentes jueces y estamos muy contentos porque fueron, como dije, fueron muchos que se sometieron. So ellos tuvieron un buen trabajo. They had a good job set out for them to make
260.
Wow.
Elections. Excelente. Bueno, 14 películas. ¿Cuántos son los tickets?
Bueno, son $15 cada noche por cada persona. Y si son estudiantes de la Middlesex Community College, $10.
Okay, so for $15, which is less than to see one movie here in Boston, okay, puedes ver 7. They're short films, right?
No, it's 14.
14.
Alberto, it's 14 each night. So the film fest is a 14 shorts Friday and 14 shorts on Saturday.
Yeah, and I remember, yo me acuerdo, you think 14's a lot, but they're short movies. So some of them 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and they're very powerful. Son muy impactantes, and it's a great variety. So you go from one to another. Are you going to have some of the filmmakers like last year, alguna de las personas, for a little Q&A answer, para hacer alguna pregunta a alguno de los filmmakers?
So we will have a Q&A for the audience with regards to the process and the short films that are going to be demonstrated. Okay. Pero solamente hay una persona que se va a presentar de que tengamos conocimiento. Okay. Pero si me permite, acuérdate que también vamos a hacer una presentación para abrir los shows cada noche, que va a haber una banda, una orquesta local y unos salseros, un caballero y una dama que van a también a dar una demuestrita de salsa.
Oh, yeah. So Patrick, this is a film festival in Lowell, and of course, even at a film festival, we Latinos need music. So they have a band, right? You got all this kind of live entertainment to keep folks entertained and refreshments. Y es un gran encuentro. I love the name, Encuentro. A great encounter with the community up in the Merrimack Valley. Pero habían gente, people that come in like me from Boston, from Everett. Last year, a couple people from Revere made the trip down. So me imagino que espera personas de diferentes partes de Nueva Inglaterra.
Bueno, esperamos en eso. Y acuérdate que esto no es solamente para los latinos, esto es para que los latinos y los demás vean el talento que tenemos los latinos en la industria del arte y obviamente pues el film.
Algunos son en español con subtítulos y viceversa, algunos son en inglés pero con actores americanos. So not all the movies are just in Spanish, and the Spanish have subtitles, but some of them are Latino filmmakers who at this new generation like myself, speak even more English and Spanish, so es una combinación de los dos. Bueno, Michelle, gracias de nuevo. Salúdame a toda mi gente allá, Jerry, a toda esa gente linda de allá. I'll be thinking of you when I'm in Vegas.
We'll be thinking of you too. Thinking about the fact that you're not going to be there.
Yeah, just around when the festival's getting over is when I'm going to get started.
We're all going to shed a tear for you. When the Patriots aren't doing so well,
the game is the excuse. But anyway, gracias, Michelle. I love what you guys are doing in Lowell. Vamos a mantenernos en contacto porque quiero seguir apoyando no solamente el encuentro y usted con esa idea fabulosa te queremos apoyar. You're doing a tremendous job. Last year was awesome. I can only imagine this year. So, felicidades. Congratulations.
Gracias.
All right.
Gracias, Michelle.
All right. Positivity. Mucho gusto. Alcalde, este es el alcalde de Revere. Dile hi al alcalde de Revere, Michelle. All right, 7:40 de la mañana, 7:40 in the morning. También vamos a tener a nuestra gran amiga Julia Mejía from the Boston City Council. Pero vamos a seguir, but let's continue the conversation. Revere. I always say, let's give a little history.
Pero salúdeme a la gente pues primero, Albertico.
Okay,
pues,
go ahead.
y si no, no
Shout out,
continuamos
shout
pues,
out.
porque es que así es.
Shout out.
A ver, pues, saludamos a esta gente bonita, vea. Acá Romina Wimo. Hi, Romina, ¿desde dónde? Michael Soto. Hi, thank you, Mike.
Erica Baez is in the house. Yes, there is for kids.
Gladys Oliveros.
There were kids at that film festival. It's a
¿Qué
really
dice
good-
Gladys?
Gladys Olivero here in East Boston. Clara, Lucy del Valle, La
Javier
Flaca.
Borrero.
Happy Tuesday, Erica Baez. Laura Gutierrez, La Flaca.
Carla de la Rosa, vea.
Do you know Juan Carlos Ferrufino too?
Yeah, of course.
Juan Carlos Ferrufino?
JC, my guy.
JC. Carla de la Rosa, López la Chiquita, Claudia Correa is in the house, Rosa Otero, Natalia Zapata.
¡Ay, Nati!
Rosa Otero, Lisbeth Gutiérrez, Lidia Maldonado, Damami, Frank Guevara, Patrick Kiefer Revere is in the house.
Ay,
Hey, Patrick
watching.
Kiefer Revere is
We're
watching. So,
Ay, mire, en YouTube.
en YouTube, Dr. Betancourt.
Ceci del Carmen.
Ceci del Carmen.
A ver, aquí hay otra persona
Héctor
nueva.
de Jesús on YouTube.
CB Unlimited.
CB, that's Cecilia Valle, right?
Sí.
All right, amigos, 7:41 de la mañana, just like we promised. Estamos pasando la mañana aquí con el alcalde de Revere. Quick history lesson, como dije, very briefly, para los latinos, for Latinos who live in Revere, I always try to explain where the name came from, Revere. ¿De dónde vino el nombre Revere? Do you know now, Ali?
I know now.
You know now? Okay. Little history lesson, really quickly.
Is this going to be a joke?
No. I'm saying the Paul Revere story.
Paul Revere, of course, you know.
But
The Midnight Ride.
The Midnight Ride, medianoche, para la Revolución Americana, Paul Revere, he was a patriot, un patriot. That, by the way, por ejemplo, por eso somos los New England Patriots, los Patriotas de Nueva Inglaterra. De ahí viene el nombre de los Patriots. Ahí, Patriots. Por eso se llama el equipo de fútbol. Claudio, ¿cómo se llama el equipo de fútbol de soccer aquí? The New England Revolution, right? Pues la Revolución Americana comenzó aquí. So Paul Revere era un patriota. ¿Y qué hizo Paul Revere? What did Paul Revere do?
He warned us all that the British were coming.
He sent a text over Instagram.
Yeah,
No. Mandó un texto. No.
One if by land, two if by sea.
Se montó en un caballo. Was it from Lexington?
He went the ride all the way to Lexington.
De Lexington to Revere. Yeah. De Lexington se montó un caballo. Obviamente no había Instagram. A decirle a los americanos que venían los ingleses, the redcoats are coming, que eran los que tenían las chaquetas rojas, porque en ese entonces los británicos, el ejército de los británicos era rojo. Y se montó en un caballo y llegó hasta acá, hasta Revere, hasta la playa, to the beach.
Yeah. Oh, he ran right to the beach.
Right,
Went to Kelly's as well.
Paró en Kelly's, he stopped at Kelly's y had a roast beef y después paró. Y that's why, por eso se llama Revere, Paul Revere.
You know, at one point we were actually called, we were North Chelsea.
Oh, really?
And then we were annexed and we became Revere.
Mira, era, antes se llamaba Revere, Norte Chelsea, Chelsea Norte.
mira.
Ya hasta que se le puso la ciudad de Revere y se independizó. So, did you grow up in Revere?
I grew up in Everett.
Oh, yeah, Everett, yeah.
Over, yeah.
You know Carlo Di Maria?
Of course.
Yeah,
You-
we were with him. Oh, you were just hit him last week.
You want to know something funny? He was my CCD teacher.
Carlo?
Carlo Di Maria, the mayor of Everett, was my
Fue la maestra,
CCD
vale.
teacher.
Oh,
You want-
mira.
In 10th grade for when I was receiving
Oye,
confirmation.
este jovencito este.
From the
You're young.
the Immaculate. He was only a few years older than me, but the Immaculate.
Yeah.
Alberto, te das cuenta que estás mayorcito, pues.
No, Carlo and I dated the same girl. Way
At the
back
same
in
time?
1991, or almost the same time. That's why we kind of knew each other.
So he was my CCD teacher probably 1995.
Yeah, I knew him in 91, 92. We were kind of both dating the same girl. Like, or like I had just dated her and then he
Did you
dated-
get into a scrap with him? over it?
No, I just knew. Who is this freaking Kyle Demon? He's like, who's this guy Alberto? Yeah, but
Who's
anyway.
he?
Yeah, who's he? But anyways, amigos, ese es el alcalde de Revere que está aquí con nosotros. Patrick Keefe, recordando, vamos a poner el video otra vez de John Miro, Gladys Olivero y de Ana Betancourt. Before we go to our great friend Julia Mejia, let's remind everybody, not us, pero some of the community folks, why por qué se deben envolver en la política. Deja ver a John Miro. ¿Lo tiene ahí? Casi. Vamos a ponerlo.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es John Miró, vivo en Revere desde hace más de 10 años, soy venezolano y voy a votar en noviembre 7. Pero acuérdate que también puedes votar 2 semanas antes yendo a la ciudad de Revere, a la alcaldía, y ejercer tu voto.
Hola, hola, mira, por favor, ven, sal a votar noviembre 7 y también octubre 21 puedes venir y votar adelantado.
Hola, yo soy Ana Betancourt. Como inmigrante latina te invito a salir a votar desde el 21 de octubre hasta el 7 de noviembre por tu hogar. Vota por Revere, es tu nuevo hogar y necesitamos tu voto para seguir progresando.
All right, y tenemos más saludos que lo ponemos, we're putting them during the week. Y los que nos manden saludos lo ponemos acá en la hora del café, dándole, animando y movilizando a los votantes de Revere. Do we have Julia? Oh, now we go to Boston. You ready to go to Boston?
Let's go to the Bean.
Let's go to the Bean. Let's go to Bean Town. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning.
What's going on, young lady? I love the hairdo.
Bueno, ya tú sabes, I was going to be here with you in the morning because you and I are always in competition.
You better go to the salon.
I got to be ready for you, Alberto. Your eyebrows and your hair.
Oh, good one.
You gotta get ready for Vegas.
Yeah, she's letting me have it. Good morning. So, Julia Mejía está aquí. Ella es la concejal at large, que quiere decir, let's explain everybody. Councilor at large quiere decir que tú representas all of Boston, todo de Boston.
Yes. 700,000 constituents, to be exact. 700,000
residentes que tú estás representando en el City Council every week during these very animated City Council meetings. Pero tú also, you're up for re-election, right? Tú estás recordándole a la gente. I see Mejía signs everywhere. You're running again?
Yes, it's every 2 years.
Cada 2 años.
Esta posición,
sí.
Cada 2 años tenemos que hacer la campaña para poder seguir el trabajo. So, el día 7 de noviembre, yo soy la número 4 en la boleta.
Okay.
For more. So ya tú sabes.
Okay. Quick question. In Revere, is it similar to every 2 years?
So for the councilors, it's every 2 years. And for the mayor, it's every 4 years.
Yeah, I've always thought that for city council, it should be every 4 years too, because it's like draining cada 2 años. I mean, Julia.
What happens is it creates a... there'd be a lot of open seats if councilors leave, and in between there'd be a lot of special elections, and that's where I think the council seats in Revere and the school committee seats are every 2 years, because too many special elections put a strain on voting as well. So that's where that balance comes in.
Okay.
But
yeah.
It's every city's choice, you know.
Yeah.
They have a city charter.
Yeah, it's right. Okay, Julia, dime, yo sé que estás en la boleta para ser reelecta. Tú fuiste, para recordar, just to remind folks, la primera vez, the first time you won by 1 vote. Ganaste por 1 voto. And that vote was my father. No, I'm just kidding. Mi papá, he lives in West Road. Yeah, I know he loves you. I know. He sent me the picture with you and him over the weekend. Yes. He said he's going to vote for you again. So he did. Cuéntame, pero además de eso, ¿qué es lo que estás tratando de hacer ahora en Boston? Cuéntame.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for a 3rd term. But before I dive in, I just want to say hello to the Mayor of Revere. ¿Qué pasa? Happy to see you here. So, yeah, you know, in 3.5 years, ya yo he pasado 15 pieces of legislation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's...
Wait.
I know what my job was until I started doing it. So I'm really excited. This past week, we passed 2 very specific laws that I think, city ordinances that I think are relevant to the city of Boston. One is we established the Office of Immigrant Advancement, and we codified it into law, which means that no matter which mayor moves in and out, the Office of Immigrant Advancement will always exist in the city of Boston, which is a big deal, because you just never know who's going to be in office. This is going to be something that's permanent.
Okay.
And then,
y háblame en español de la segunda. Háblame en español de la segunda. ¿La segunda cuál es?
La segunda, yo estoy bien orgulloso de la segunda. La semana pasada pasamos por el concejal una nueva ordenancia que viene siendo una ley para establecer una oficina de asuntos culturales. Al principio era para solamente la comunidad latina y caribeña. Y ahora, durante el proceso de desarrollar esta ley, ahora tenemos los 5 grupos étnicos que tienen más representaciones, van a tener una persona dedicada a los asuntos de esa comunidad para desarrollar leyes, programas y actividades que puedan ayudar a esa comunidad.
Okay, Julia, para los que no conocen, every year we have so many new people coming into the cities, whether it's Revere or Boston, or people que han estado aquí, they've been here and now they become active voters, okay? Que ahora dicen, he estado aquí 15 years, but it's going to be my first time voting. He estado aquí 20 años y ahora voy a votar. Las personas que no conocían quizás no han votado por ti, que viven en Boston, ¿ok? Porque esto es una elección en Boston. Cuéntame de tu historia, la historia tuya, your story. Muy interesante. Tú llegaste aquí, tú viviste la vida indocumentada de tu madre soltera. Tú pasaste trabajo aquí en Boston.
Sí, Alberto. Mi mamá llegó aquí en los 70s y me dejó a mí con mis abuelos en la República Dominicana. Y yo vine a conocer a mi mamá por la primera vez, como quien dice, cuando tenía 5 años, porque ella se fue de la República Dominicana. Entonces yo llegué aquí a este país, no sabía hablar inglés, tuve que aprender a hablar inglés para ayudar a mi mamá. Mi mamá duró un tiempo que no tenía papeles, y yo me tuve que hacer algo de ella. Yo limpiaba oficina con ella. Yo tenía 2 o 3 trabajos para ayudarla a poner comida en la mesa. Y como ahora madre soltera también, yo digo que yo vivo lo que yo peleo en el concejal para desarrollar a mi comunidad. Yo todavía me siento bien acerca a los temas de housing insecurity, todo lo que tiene que ver con la educación. Fui la primera persona en mi familia que se gradúa de high school. Y para mí, yo peleo por las cosas que yo de verdad sé que van a ayudar a mi gente. Y así soy súper sincera.
Sí, eres, you've proven to be very accessible, muy accesible. Eres de la gente, te veo siempre en la comunidad. Y, como todo político, tienes tu línea política, y es importante que la comunidad conozca el role de city councilors, el papel del alcalde, because so here's the thing, right? Aquí we have a mayor and we have a city council. Tenemos un alcalde y un city council. A veces, sometimes, el alcalde y los city councilors pelean, a veces, right? Pero a veces trabajan juntos. So es un equipo. So para los que no sepan, you need sometimes the support of the city council, right? Sometimes you get it.
Absolutely. You're not going to get work done without working together.
Tienen que trabajar. Es como el presidente de los Estados Unidos y el Congreso. It's like the president of the United States and the Congress on a local level. Sure. So, Julia, el trabajo de alcalde, en el caso tuyo, tú tienes una alcaldesa. You have a woman mayor, alcaldesa. ¿Cómo tú describes la relación que tú tienes con la alcaldesa Michelle Wu?
Sí, bueno, primeramente todo el mundo tiene que darse cuenta que el trabajo del consejo es asegurarse que la administración está haciendo bien por los residentes de la ciudad. So, mi trabajo, no importa quién sea el alcalde o la alcaldesa, el trabajo mío es asegurarnos que nosotros desarrollemos programas y el budget que refleje la necesidad de nuestra comunidad. Eso no tiene que solamente ver con la relación, es el trabajo y la función de nosotros.
Okay, muy buena respuesta. Obviously she explained that her job is to keep the mayors accountable and to work with them for the betterment of the community. And in your case, en tu caso, citywide, tú estás representando muchas personas en la ciudad, pero especialmente una comunidad latina, porque, por ejemplo, ahora Pepén y Ruiz, they're District 5. So that's kind of Mattapan, Rosendale, and Hyde Park, right? Very, very, very specific. Pero tú representas a los latinos en Austin Brighton, en Charlestown, en el North End, en Jamaica Plain. Tú representas a todos esos latinos a través de la ciudad. Eso es algo importante que nuestra comunidad sepa, ¿no, verdad?
Sí, y también tenemos que darnos cuenta que aquí en la ciudad de Boston hay más de 130,000 latinos que viven aquí en la ciudad de Boston. 130,000 latinos de 700,000 residentes que viven aquí.
130,000,
Soy la única voz en la ciudad entera que representa a la comunidad latina. Esos son 130,000.
Son 130,000, ya. Ya es lo que estamos hablando con Patrick Keefe, que en Revere son 66,000 residentes en total. Boston, una ciudad más grande, 700,000. I love to always give perspectiva para nuestra comunidad. Revere es una ciudad grande. Revere no es pequeño. Revere is not a small city. Ok, es grande, 66,000. Pero Boston están casi 800,000. And I heard the mayor, this was a while back, hace unos meses, dice que la población de Boston se espera que va a seguir creciendo. The city of Boston is going to continue to grow. Pero el 92%, 92% of the city of Boston's growth since 1980 has been Latino. Ha sido lo latino. En la ciudad de Boston, el 92% del crecimiento de la ciudad de Boston en los últimos de 1980, since Larry Bird was a rookie, ha sido latino. Very similar to Revere.
Yeah, extremely.
Patricio.
Yeah.
Patricio.
Keefe.
Keefe Weefy.
So, we've seen that all across Greater Boston, that population has grown immensely. And that's what we talk about, making sure that your voices are heard and every voice is heard. And that's where we choose in our representation. I'm wearing this today, specifically, Local 22. We just received their endorsement last week. This is a working union. This union represents hundreds and hundreds of residents of Revere. Also, Boston is a very large union in Boston. But these are the people that go to work every morning at 5 a.m. and work all day long. And it's important that we represent our community. It's not about representing me. It's about representing you.
Yeah. Okay, Julia and Keefe. And alcalde Keefe. Okay, para los que no saben, for those who don't know, ¿cuál es la parte, let's start with the good one, que más te gusta de tu trabajo? What's the part of your job as mayor, as city councilor at large in Boston, that you love the most? Julia.
Wow. Este trabajo para mí es de mi corazón, ¿verdad?
Okay.
Yo tengo un amor para la gente que yo represento. Yo siempre digo, oí recién que alguien que dijo que, this is not my quote, but this is something que de verdad me llega al corazón, que yo vivo para servir y vivo I live to serve and I serve to live.
Yeah.
And para mí, este trabajo, it's my purpose.
Okay.
Esto fue lo que Dios me dio a mí para hacer. And I love to be in community with people.
Yeah.
And I'm a problem solver. So if somebody comes to me with an issue, I either develop a policy, a program, a protocol, or a procedure to help address the needs of our people. I'm innovative. So I always like to think about how can I fix the problem? And that's what I love to do.
Okay. By the way, Julia, did you hear the news this morning that we gave earlier today? About, did you hear El Oriental?
No,
El Oriental, it's closing.
Claro.
Yes.
I know, así. Pero tu papá me dijo a mí este fin de semana, ¿y quién lo va a comprar?
So, Abuela's Table, they're a Mexican restaurant in Somerville, the chef. So this will no longer, this is going to be one of those places that, I think this photo is going to be one of those historic photos 30 years from now. Say, ¿te acuerdas cuando la esquina era, ahí vemos a Lisette and Yvonne Garcia, que we interviewed them earlier today. I'll run the interview in a little bit again so you could see it. Pero este fin de semana, I was there last night. They were taking everything. And it was so nice. They gave me a lot of El Oriental stuff off the wall, including a lot of the photos, the cups. I spent 23 years there going every day. Tú sabes, todos los días yo estaba ahí, Julia. Yo veía a Tony Molina, a Jaime Rodríguez, a Tiro Jackson, todo el mundo pasaban por ahí. Tú mismo siempre estabas metida ahí también, Julia.
That was my spot. Pero hay que hacer algo, no se puede comprar.
No, it's just a commercial deal. Ellas ya no querían, tienen su propia vida, policía y Yvonne también. And ya no podían más con el negocio. Y it's the end of an era. Their full statement, todo lo que dice la familia García, is going to be in English and Spanish in El Mundo. They wrote out a whole beautiful thing. It's going to be in El Mundo, like a front full page. Porque la familia, they wrote out this beautiful piece.
When's their last day?
It's been there. It's already. Yeah. Last day was yesterday, let's say.
We can't go get a sandwich today.
No. They've closed down the kitchen, everything. I was there. Let's show, enseña la película. This was taken yesterday. Mira, Julia, this is for you. This is just to bring up there. I took this video yesterday as they were taking stuff off the wall. So today's a very sad day because this is probably the last time that we're going to be in this place the way it is. Lisette and Yvonne Garcia, daughters of our beloved Nobel Garcia from El Oriental de Cuba. How are you feeling today?
Oh, very sad day. But we have all these beautiful memories of the restaurant and my dad, and we keep that alive.
How much of your life was this place?
Oh, this was my kids grew up here, and it's been very important. And yeah, I'm also very sad to see it go, but we'll treasure the memories.
For 26 years, I came into this place. Time job here, El Oriental de Boston. What do you want to eat? What do we want? What do we want? What would you like to eat? I am at my part-time restaurant.
Today I'm morning.
No, I'm working at my part-time today. What would you like? A Cuban sandwich?
I like
Cuban sandwich to go. Give me 3. All right, 2 fries. I became part of this family and knew all the cooks. So, as you know, it was very emotional for me, and I imagine for you. But it is an end of an era, right?
It really is. It really is.
How many years was this business here?
About 30 years.
Over 30 years.
Our uncle Evaristo Cámara started it, and then my dad took over in the early 90s. And he rebuilt after we had that awful fire. And he poured his heart and soul into this place. He was here 7 days a week. And my sister worked here, my nieces worked here, and I worked here momentarily, as we all had full-time jobs. But my dad, he was here 7 days a week, come home late at night, and he made it work. He loved the people, he loved interacting with the community, he loved his employees. This was his life. And you're never going to find another hard worker like that.
And you know what's funny is I see the pictures, so many people coming through here, from baseball players from all eras.
From all eras.
To community leaders.
Politicians, yeah, everyone. This was a gathering place where everybody felt at home, and he made everybody feel at home. I think a lot of kids have memories of coming here, and he would give them, treats, toys, and a lot of people are going to miss this restaurant. And, but like I said, we have to focus on the memories.
All right, from the last time here, El Oriental in Jamaica Plain, the end of an era, an iconic place in Boston. But life goes on. Unfortunately, on this case, we have only the memories, but good memories.
Exactly.
Good memories.
It will rest in peace with my dad.
So you see, Julia, it was yesterday. It's official now. I know everybody's going to find out about it now, the Globe, JP Gazette. But yeah, end of an era, Julia, unfortunately. But we'll have the memories, right, Julia?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Eso era un staple.
Yeah.
So ya tú sabes, I used to work at Bella Luna, and I used to run over to Oriental de Cuba when it was on 10th Street para comer mi arroz y habichuela.
Yep, Bella Luna, I remember that. Yep, right where the, right around, remember when Whole Foods was,
Yeah, el platanero.
El platanero.
Oiga,
no, no el platanero.
No.
Hilo.
No, después de Hype, no.
Yeah, Hilo Foods, Hilo.
Yo les quería contar una anécdota.
Ok, dime.
Pero eso va con esta musiquita.
Ok, dime.
Como ya todos saben, mi jefecito es acá un personaje particularmente bello. Entonces, cuando yo ingresé a la Oriental del
I have no idea what she's going to do right now.
La primera semana que yo estuve acá en el mundo Boston, entonces el jefecito me dijo, bueno, Ale, manéjate bien y te voy a dar unos bonus.
Un sándwich cubano.
Usted no se acuerda.
No.
Y me invitó al Oriental cubano.
Okay.
Oiga pues, Ali, pide lo que quieras. Y saludó a todas las chicas y todo eso. Y yo pues era la primera vez y yo no, qué pena, yo no voy a pedir nada. No, un cafecito, listo, pedí un cafecito. No, pide de comer lo que quieras, no importa lo que quieras. Entonces me dijeron que el flan era muy rico y yo pedí el flancito. Entonces, bueno, Ale, vámonos ya. Y usted le dijo a la chica, como listo, después vengo y pago, mira, después vengo y pago. Y ese fue el regalito.
Okay. I guess I took her to L'Oriental. I didn't pay. Yeah, because they didn't want to charge me there.
She's having fun at your expense.
I invited her and they were like, you don't pay here. Yeah. All right, 8:04 de la mañana. We've had an hour. Mayor Patrick Keefe was in the house again. Actually, para los que no ven, Second time you're here in studio, right? La primera vez we were promoting the fireworks.
That's right.
In Revere, right?
Yeah,
4th of July.
Yeah, and
El 4 de julio.
great time. And
Yep.
don't forget you were with us in the Heights a few months back.
Yes.
What a wonderful production.
Yes, in the Heights, beautiful. Ahí fuimos a ver esa producción. And también, Patrick, also you were with us in May with the 4 mayors. Mayor Wu,
Yes.
Mayor Nicholson,
right. The mixer.
Mayor De Peña, and yourself in the El Mundo
Mixer.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah. Bueno, Julia, last message. ¿Qué le quiere decir a la comunidad? The stage is yours.
Gracias. First, thank you. It's always great to be in your presence, Alberto. I love you. And, I just want to encourage people que salgan a votar. En el 2019, teníamos 59,000 latinos que estaban registrados para votar, pero solamente 5,000 salieron a votar.
Wow.
So, hay que cambiar eso, porque si
Yes.
los latinos de verdad quieren representación, tienen que coger 5 minutos de su día para ir a votar el día 7 de noviembre.
Yeah.
Y lo quiero muchísimo. Yo quiero coger el trabajo and bring people together across the differences para my third term. Quiero hacer las cosas un poquito más inclusive.
Ok, perfecto. Entonces, 7 de noviembre, ya saben, estás en la baleta número 4, right? 4, right? You're the 4th name on the ballot. Yep. Julia Mejia. Thank you. All right, I'm sure we'll be seeing you next. Mayor, last message to your community.
Just a reminder, 28 days, it's a very special election. Obviously, it's a big one. There's going to be a mayor that's elected, and I'm obviously counting on your support. But just your voice, your choice. And if you want to talk about what you want to see in the future, it's really important to cast your ballot, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to vote for who you want to see represent you, and know that someone that should work hard for you, and someone that should earn your support. And know that I'm here to do that, and I'm always going to be vocal, and I'm always going to champion for you, all of the residents of Revere, whether you can vote or whether you can't, whether you're young or old, whether you're an immigrant or if you're a registered voter. I don't care. If you live in the city of Revere, I'm going to represent you.
Mira, dice que su mensaje que su trabajo es representar todo Revere, siempre lo va a hacer. Obviamente él pide por su voto, por su apoyo. Dice que hay muchos temas que le afectan a nuestra comunidad en Revere y que él está dispuesto a representar a todos, que por favor ejercen su derecho de votar. Es lo más importante. ¿No? Le pide su voto, pero le dice que salgan a votar. Same thing that we heard from Julia. Lo mismo mensaje. Hay que salir a votar. El 21 de octubre, it's a Saturday, we're going a un grupo de latinos. Vamos a ir a City Hall and we're going to vote. Y cada uno vamos a traer 2 o 3 personas. That's my commitment to Claudia Carrera. ¿No? Ella está trabajando con este grupo. There's going to be like 10 to 12 of us. Each one with 2-3 votes. That's going to be like 40 votes de un viaje. 40 votes. And I don't care who you vote for, no me importa quién vota, pero vamos a votar. Okay? Y después vamos al oriental por Cuban saying, oh no, it'll be closed. Sorry.
Well,
sorry.
I'll have something for you to eat there.
Okay.
I did want to mention, just send my thoughts and prayers out to the Israeli community out there.
Sí.
And I know that they're dealing with a lot out in the Middle East. And my thoughts and prayers and my well wishes for peace in that region.
Yeah. No nos podemos olvidar lo que está pasando en el Medio Oriente. Dice Patrick Keefe que él se une a todos las personas que han dicho que están con Israel y su simpatía y lo que está pasando en el Medio Oriente. All right, we've got, tiene un jefecito muy amplio, dice Adriana Moreno. Michael Mercado, yes, it is a sad day about the closing of El Oriental de Boston. And we've got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow, too. And we have Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll will be in the house. So Kim Driscoll joins us. Julia, I know we also have Kelly Garcia, who's running for school committee in Chelsea, in the house. Lieutenant Governor Driscoll will be here on Thursday. And on Friday, I go to
Vegas.
Vegas, baby. What happens? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's why he got the brows done.
That's why I got the brows done.
Por eso es que invito a cafecito.
Yo no puedo comer.
Yeah. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless they film it. So do not tip it. Mira, none of this.
Oh, no.
But I'll do my morning stuff from the strip. I'll do it. Don't worry. Bueno, Julia.
I'd love to see you out there, man.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it because we're going out there for the football game. So I want to make sure that we interview Patriots fans who still have faith. que todavía tienen fe en los Patriots. Well, we're 1-4, perdimos otra vez. Pero él dice, let's talk about baseball.
I'm moving on to baseball.
He's
already.
moving
Is
on
it-
to
is it-
Patriots.
is pitches and catches
No,
report yet?
don't lose
Feb-
hope.
I'm
Can't
moving on
lose
to
hope, don't
baseball.
lose hope.
I know, it's going to be tough, the Patriots, but anyways. We'll see. Yo voy a estar a Vegas. I'll be cheering on the Patriots en Las Vegas. Pero yo sé que hay muchas actividades. The Lowell Film Festival este fin de semana. Muchas cosas we'll be announcing during the week. And thank you to
Thank you.
nuestro alcalde. Gracias, Claudio,
Gracias.
por trabajar el grupo. ¿Viste los videitos? Mañana tendremos más videos de estos grupos. Recuerden, yo sé que muchos de ustedes no viven en Revere, pero las elecciones aquí en Revere es muy importante porque Julia Mejía es en un momento dado tuvimos 3 latinos en el Boston City Council. Se rompió eso. Félix Arroyo hace mucho tiempo rompió eso, pero en Revere todavía no se ha roto esa barrera. Todavía en Revere, de los 11 concejales, no hemos tenido una voz latina. Yo sé que Juan Jaramillo se está postulando. I know that in Boston we've had Latino city councilors for years now. So we're going back to the Felix Arroyo days. But in Revere, we still haven't had that first one yet, even though we are about 50% of the population. De acuerdo al alcalde, casi el 50% de la población en Revere es latina y no tenemos voz latina en el city council. So, bueno, just something to think about. Thank you, everybody. Gracias, Julia. Number 4. Let's go with number 4, right?
4 for more. 4 for more.
And you're,
Give me 4.
Give me 4. And
I'm number 1.
He's number 1.
I'm
Number 1.
Good luck, Julia. Good luck to the other
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you. Good luck to you too.
Hey, thank you for stopping by, for helping to keep the Latino community informed aquí en la Hora del Café. And recuerden, hoy
Escuche, es que
¿qué?
le mandaron ese mensajito,
Dime.
vea.
¿Qué más?
Bueno, ¿y cómo decimos? Albertico, muy buenas tardes. Recuerda que hoy es martes. No te cases, no te embarques y de la hora del café no te apartes.
Hey.
Hola, soy Teresa de Comegi. Hoy es martes. Ni te cases, ni te embarques, ni de la hora del café te apartes.
Hey.
Hola, muy buenos días. Hoy es martes. Mi nombre es Sandra de Belleza Integral.
Ay.
Ahí se le fue.
Oh, she tried. Bueno. All right. So vamos a hacerlo oficialmente. Let's do it bien, ¿ok? Nos vemos mañana y recuerden, hoy es martes. Ni te cases, ni te embarques, ni de la hora del café te apartes. Bye.
Por más de solo que necesitas, confías. Por más de 50 años en la hora del café.